Hi there. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Boop. Okay. Should say pink. That works. Okay. Let me just turn this off. If I can figure out how to. Oh my god. That was Stay Crunchy by Ronald Jenkins, Disorganized Fun, 2009 album. Hello, welcome to the RPG Casual. That's not a real thing, I just made it up right now. Give me 1 second. Mm-hmm. Okay, I just had to make a post. And welcome to the RPG Casual, something I made up on the spot right now. It is a segment where, I call it a segment, but it's not really. I'm still full on streaming it, but this will be something that I'll do regularly. Or something that might pop up and it'll be like an exclusively streaming thing for a little while. But I will be playing through various RPGs casually, so there no crazy like speedrunning stuff or anything like that. So we'll just be playing through them, experiencing most of what the game has to offer. It's just casual. It's not like some crazy gosh, I cannot speak today. Yeah, it's just casual. We're not going to be going crazy. We're just going to be having some fun and enjoying some RPGs from mostly before a lot of people I know were born. Yeah, let me just bring this up right now. Here we go. it pauses in the menu. Interesting. Excuse me. Just in case. I don't think there's any on there. Yeah, no, there's nothing on there. So, obviously, I am not running this out of a capture card. I wish I had this game on me right now. And a CRT monitor. But yeah, this is Chrono Trigger. A game by Square. Came out in 1995. Around about, you know, when it was the golden age of RPGs. So, includes things like Final Fantasy VI. Final Fantasy VI. Super Mario RPG, Seiken Densetsu, all of those great titles. So yeah, one of my personal favorites. I really enjoy the way they do battles, and storyline is a bit nonsensical at times, but it's still very beautiful, very nice. I always enjoy it. It's got some great moments, great comedy. It's got some great boss fights and battles, and some really interesting little tidbits of lore here and there. And without further ado, why don't we get going? Also, I might boost the game volume slightly just because the music in this game is absolutely top notch. There is an incredible, it's an incredible soundtrack. We'll just be going with like the basic names for people, for the characters. I think we won't have any crazy name changes here and there. Makes explaining things a bit easier if you're ever curious about stuff. Feel free to chat and ask questions. I'd be happy to answer them. And yeah, without further ado, why don't we get started? I'm just going to move a couple things around. Give me a second. Crap. Okay. Close that. Maybe I'll just use that one. Okay, here we go. We'll be using the wait battle system just because it helps with explaining things during battles and stuff. Oh, let me just change this to... If it gets annoying, I can change it back. Hey. So, let's begin. There's no shortage of cutscenes in this game, so enjoy. Maybe we should throw in some voice acting. Just do some menu stuff. Give me... exchange. What does that mean? As you can see, we got nothing. Here we go. If you're wondering about the artwork, it was done by Akira Toriyama. Someone you might be very familiar with if you've ever watched Dragon Ball Z. You see, it's very clearly not Goku. Anyway, we'll just continue with the story. So here we are at the fair. A lot of fun things to do here. But what we're just gonna do is bump into this girl here. Hey! Ouch, that hurt. Okay. I need like another person to do this with me. My pendant. So there are a couple of things in this game you should be aware of. It's not so much your actions have permanent consequences. Okay, I guess they do. A lot of actions have permanent consequences. But there are certain things that happen in the game, and a lot of them require other things that have happened previously in the game and things like that. Later on, there'll be a story segment where some of the things we do here will matter. Ultimately, it does not matter in the grand scheme of things, but it does change around a few things, which is really nice for a game to do, especially one so... It came out in 1995. I was like... I don't know. I could probably speak, but I wasn't speaking coherently. Anyway, talk to her first. Make sure she's okay. Gotta make sure girls are okay. Especially if you bump into them on purpose, and then take this thing and we give it back to her. It's got a lot of sentimental value. If you want to be mean, you can say no. But yeah, no. And this is a prime example of what not to do when you bump into random strangers in the fair. Follow them around for a while. Especially if they agree immediately. Be careful, people. You're a true gentleman. Oh, by the way, my name is... okay, fine. So it's a bit of contention about whether it's Marley or Marl or goodness knows, but gosh, my new is distracting me. But they're all okay. It doesn't really matter. Now we have a follower. We can't talk to her, but she appears in our party. Interesting. Also interesting is she's carrying around a bow. You'd think, yeah, anyway. Yeah, there's a couple of things you can do around the fair. You can talk to this guy to mash A and get some coins. The coins are only useful in the fair. We have the coin system and you have the GP system. Also, he's really unfair. Like, I was mashing pretty fast, but yeah. Like, you either use a turbo controller there or you just don't. This guy, if you eat his chicken, he gets really mad at you. So this cat here, here's a lesson to learn. You know, people lose their cats, or if they run away and they're sad, you give them back. It's only right. Ain't you sweet? How it got over there, I don't know. Anyway, you talk to one of these vendors and it'll activate the next part of the game. This is a bell thingy. You can play it. Basically just at the rear end of Chrono moving like that, you press A and then you get 1 point. Wonderful. Oh gosh. Okay. So you talk to one of them, and then you can go ahead and continue with the story. But first, candy. You can move here and pull an arm, but it just wastes time. Besides, that's not nice. Sure, young lady. Thanks for waiting. It's like she broke the fourth wall there. No one wants to try this crazy machine that some 17-year-old girl invented that has not been tested. Probably. Why it's at a fair, you don't know. I mean, you can just talk to Mao and just get the story over with, but we're just gonna teleport. Why not? Yeah, also her inventions have a habit of not working, apparently, which is also why no one wants to try it out. That's rude. If you step on there again, you can get teleported again, but we'll just talk to Mao and get the story going. Apparently Chrono is not very popular with the ladies. The music stopped. I wonder why. Let's shoot everyone away because he just teleported someone away somewhere. What's going on? Where is she? The warp field. Warp field stabilized. Yes, you can't leave. Our only option is to go save her. I guess he didn't see me try to run away before. Stop calling me Roger. You can't open menu here. There's an encounter. Oh, I forgot to learn Cyclone. Oh wait, I don't have to learn Cyclone. Oh, look at that. So this is the battle system of Chrono Trigger. It works similarly to most RPGs. You got your... Excuse me. I just ate, so... yeah, so it works mostly like other RPGs. You get the ATB. And it charges up, and he gets another crit. And basically you take your turn. Simple enough. Chrono Cyclone, yay. So we're going to be picking up chests and stuff. It's fine. Get a tonic, and then another... You get a power glove. Yes, the power glove. I don't want to get into fights I don't have to, mostly. But yeah, where are we? This looks like Guardia, but different. Oh man, I missed the trigger. Not good. Damn. Yeah, I'll demonstrate Cyclone here. So these are skills, techs, as they're called in this game. They do cool stuff. Yeah. Really, I should be avoiding a lot of these fights. But it's okay. You'll find sparkly things on the floor sometimes. They're tabs. They're really great. So that bush was meant to trick you into hitting that bush. If you click that bush, it gets you into an encounter. And let's go to the castle. The big old castle. And apparently, yeah, we shouldn't just walk into random castles. Very mean. Oh, it's the queen. She looks kind of familiar. I went to the wrong room. Whoops. It's been a while. It has been a while. Yes, there are chests, but I'll grab them later. The queen awaits. I wonder why they're like kind of letting you just walk all around this place, you know. I do question it sometimes. There you are. Please leave us. Come nearer, sir. Yes, it's Mao. Wonder why. Literally met like an hour ago. Oh no. Uh-oh. Okay, yeah, so we don't know what happened, so we just run. We're just running away now. Yeah. Chrono! Hey look, it's our friend. What do you mean she's gone? This is our resident nerd, by the way. He's very smart. She's a Princess Nadia? Sorry, give me a second. Oop, wrong button. There we go. Alright. And you get the world's greatest genealogy lesson. Because... yes, everyone, okay. If you're a bit lost about the plot here, yeah, we just went back in time. In this time, there was a queen, the queen in the kingdom. She was supposed to have, been saved, but because Mao showed up, everyone thought she was fine. So they brought her back and called off the search. Because they called off the search, they haven't found the queen, therefore she dies. And that's why Mal disappears. So now it's the job of our good friends Luca and Chrono to save the day. I'm gonna do a few encounters here so I can learn Flame Toss for Luca. Then I forgot to heal. Oops. Oh, nice. Yeah, so we want to save her so we don't mess up the timeline even more. And that's basically the gist of it. That's a encounter, not a tab. More of these roly-poly dudes. Not the encounter I wanted. And like many RPGs, you can experience the general slowness of battles and stuff, but it's okay. Alright, we wanted Firewell. That just makes the next fight a lot less freaky, to say the least. I can't remember what the inn was. Yeah, of course I did. Wow, soldiers in this time are rude. The queen took off. Yeah, that part's not really explained, like how she got out, or was she actually just captured or anything like that. No, thank you. Yeah, so that's Toma, our resident explorer, but we don't really care about him right now. He's got minor plot significance later on in the game. There was some foreboding there, a place to rest. Yeah, creepy. Should go down in one firewall. Yep. And 60. It's a frog. Oh. Bah! One of my favorite characters. He's just great. Frog will do. He likes to flex. Play the organ and a secret door opens, of course. Alright, let's go into the creepy cathedral. So yeah, welcome to dungeon number 1. Again, it's like you look in here and you get a little thing. It's a Naga et bromide. I think it's an aphrodisiac or a pheromone or something. I don't. They don't actually explain much of anything about it. So. Probably shouldn't firewall that much. Counter triggers. It's okay. Nice crit. Also, Frog's sword is a lot bigger than Chrono's. Don't want to go in there. Or maybe you do. I don't know. You can just like keep checking out rooms and stuff. It's great. Oh, it's this room. And you're like, oh, what are they doing here? But incoming secret room. So they're basically worshipping this dude, Magus or Magus. But you get some decent items. But yeah, encounter. Should be enough to kill them. Yep. Love crits. And not good. Oh, they slowed Luca. Of all the people that are slow, man. She is the slowest character by far, so far that we have right now. So it takes her a long time. Man, those crits. Those amazing crits. Yeah, so her ATB bar takes a long time to charge. And that slow spell just makes it take even longer. Gold. Yeah, if you open those chests, it causes some counter. And I realize I don't have any tech points. Luca's skill, Flame Toss, hits enemies in a line, which makes it really nice when she's standing in a good spot. Boom. I do want Frog to learn Slurp Cut, but it's not entirely necessary. Okay, I think this room is okay. Yeah, they think we're mystics. Yeah, so these are the bad guys, they're called the mystics. They are at war with the humans. One fireball should take this out. Good place to grind for now, if you need to grind for this portion. It's nice. Yes, and Chrono's low on mana. It's okay, we got this here. So it's a save point. We should save. And we're gonna use a shelter. Basically your tent. That's okay. Dodge these guys. There's a fight trigger over there. Move on the firewall. Whoops. It's okay. Mistakes were made. These crits, man. Going crazy. Play the organ to open a secret door. As we do. Grab the chest. Yeah, if you go on the left side of that, you skip the animation trigger for that. It was the Chancellor all along. Yeah, so that's probably how she got kidnapped. If you talk to the Chancellor in the castle, he like kind of goes and wanders around. But that's about it. You don't really get much of a hint of anything else. Okay, so this is Yakra, one of your first one of the first boss fights. Oh, I messed up. Ooh, the one life. Should probably heal. Okay, I'm waiting for him to get close. If he's close to one of the characters, like, he can't counterattack, as you can see. I don't want her to die, so I'm just gonna heal up there. Drew. Don't want that. It's not too bad. But we should be okay after this. That's it. First boss done. I should change my stream title. Give me a sec. Let us return to the castle. Chess. I'm not going to open the left one. Someone's in there that we don't need to talk about. Oh, I've got to change my... It's okay. I'll take the bronze mail. Hey. Let's return to the castle. Yeah, so he was in that chest. You're supposed to open it and be like, oh, the Chancellor, the real one, but you don't have to. We must create a criminal justice system in this kingdom to do away with such fiends. Such a arbitrary comment that probably won't come back to haunt us. Ribbit. He's so sad. I'm forgetting something. Yes, let's go get the queen. I mean the princess. Guess who's back? She's back! Huh? What happened? Princess Nadia.
Chrono! It was awful. I can't recall it all. I was somewhere cold, dark, and lonely. Is that what it's like to die?
Welcome back, Princess Nadia.
You risk your life to help me too? Princess Nadia? Uh-oh. I guess you guys figured it out, huh? Sorry, Chrono. Didn't mean to deceive you. I'm Princess Nadia. My father's King Guardia the 33rd. I really enjoyed bringing with you at the fair. But if you had known my identity, Chrono, you wouldn't have shown me around the fair, right?
Wrong.
Oh, Chrono, that's why I like you.
Even though I've only met you for an hour. Oh my goodness me. These people are so nice. Even though we did just deceive the kingdom, sort of. How long have I been going for? Has the stream title changed? Sorry, give me a second. Yes, it has. Okay, cool. No problem. Alright, let's go back to our time. But how, you might ask? Well, we've figured it out. You can't skip encounters. Okay, yeah, so that's another thing I should talk about. Encounters in this game, you don't get random encounters. There's no random battles or anything like that. Oh, excuse me. I had to eat dinner really fast. Anyway, yeah, you don't get random encounters so much as you walk through certain triggers. Like, if you walk up this way, you get into an encounter. If you touch enemies like him, you'll get into an encounter and things like that. So, yeah, so I just walked past that bit and I just got into an encounter. I think he's got 50 life. That's annoying. It's not dangerous. It just makes things slow. How do we get home? Your Highness, Princess, we...
Please call me Mal.
Well then, Mal, observe.
Wow. Peppa, you're amazing.
Ain't it the truth? Someone needs to learn some humility. I guess they're just kids. Yes, they are just kids. Welcome to time travel. And we've just barely scratched the surface. She's got work to do, so we'll be a gentleman and take her home. Ain't it nice? So these guys are gone now. It's okay, we don't need them. That should be okay. So we have giant mushrooms. I don't like mushrooms. Hate that thing. But yeah, let's keep going. Princess Nadia. Are you alright? Where have you been? I heard you were abducted. We had soldiers searching for you. Scoundrel! You're the one, huh? Kidnapping Princess Nadia.
No, Chronos.
Admit it, you confused her and tried to take over the throne. Terrorist!
Stop it. Stop this at once.
What are you doing? But Princess Nadia said to.
Idiots! Detain him! Chrono!
Okay, you may recall I said earlier that your actions have consequences. Well, this is one of them. Not this particular part of the story. This happens all the time. But there are things that you did before that would affect the outcome of this trial. I'm the Chancellor, the prosecutor. I'm the lawyer, Pierre. Members of the court, we now bring forth the defendant, Chrono, who is being charged with abducting Princess Nadia. What shall we do with him? Fire, perhaps? Wow, these guys are brutal. Hang him upside down for a few years? Jeez. Or shall we employ the guillotine? You, the jury, shall decide his fate. Now let us begin. Mind you, this guy is like 16, 18, Chrono. Like, they're talking about executing him. Chrono, you are hereby ordered to tell the truth. Chrono is charged with a premeditated abduction of royalty. The question is, did he kidnap Princess Nadia? The answer? No, he did not. In fact, no abduction took place. The two met completely by accident. In fact, the princess asked Chrono if she could join him. Is this true? Who actually started this whole mess? So you have a choice. You say I did. Just as I suspected. The defendant deliberately tried to get near the princess. And it shows that, mind you, she can't actually bump into you. You do have to bump into her, so you may as well tell the truth, right? The princess then innocently followed you to Luca's little sideshow. Whereupon you both disappeared! If that wasn't criminal abduction, I don't know what is. And I have facts that throw the defendant's character into question. Objection! Oh god. Okay. I'll throw in some Phoenix right later on. This can't have any relevance whatsoever to this case. Care to respond, Chancellor? Chrono's character is at the very core of this case. We have nothing to hide. We have a witness, a little girl who will vouch for the character of the defendant. This is fun. I hope you enjoy this as much as I am.
This nice man, he brought me my kitty. Thank you for being so kind.
How about that? Doesn't this young man deserve a medal?
Whew. Looks like they're buying it.
The issue here is motive. Was there any motive for this fine citizen to kidnap Princess Nadia? No, there was none. What about ransom? Chrono, her fortune did tempt you, did it not? No. Are you sure you really weren't tempted? That's enough. I have no more questions. It is evidence that my client is a fine, noble young man. Your honor, defense rests. Yeah. Members of the jury, if he is guilty, stand to the left. If innocent, stand to the right. So if you pick up the pendant before you talk to Marley first, the chance is just like, well, you picked up the pendant before you checked if she was okay. You must be guilty and stuff. Okay, so that second juror is random. He's tied to the cat, but it's actually bugged. So the pointer that tells him whether it's guilty or not, like, doesn't actually point to anything. So it's literally a 50-50 chance. This is kind of rare. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so there are various things you can do that affect your verdict here. So you remember those on the left side, like, dude and his chicken? If you eat the chicken, he's like, he ate my lunch, and then you get a guilty verdict. If you pull Marley away, you get a guilty. But yeah, honestly, it doesn't matter. A verdict has been reached. The verdict is not guilty. But the fact remains that even if he did not kidnap her, he ran off with her. 3 days solitary confinement as punishment. Take him away.
But just a darn minute.
Princess. That's enough, my dear.
But father!
All I asked was for you to behave like a princess. Even royalty must obey rules. Leave the rest up to the Chancellor, and forget about the events in town. We're leaving! Oh.
Chrono!
Oh boy. So yeah, we've been sentenced. I mean, we're not guilty, but they're still putting us in prison for 3 days for some reason. Because, you know, law. This terrorist has tried to overthrow our kingdom. He has been found guilty, and you must now carry out his sentence. Yeah, so as you can see, the chance is kind of a butt. This is what happens when you don't have electronics. But this is a world with electronics. Doesn't really make sense, but hey. So yeah, we're in prison now. if we have an execution in 3 days. And no one thinks that we are not guilty. Okay, so we got a free heal thanks to plot. So what we're gonna do now is check our stuff. Yep, we're cool. So you can either wait 3 days and yeah, you can wait 3 days until the execution and you get a bunch of cool stuff happen, or you can just break out. And I think we're just gonna break out. Because the funny thing about this game, it's got some interesting things with prisons, in that they like to throw you into jail without actually taking any of your gear. So we have a sword. Yeah, you can attack this guy, knock him out. We're knocking him out. He's not actually dead, but this guy's a bit more sense. I'm gonna cyclone him because that'll kill him. I think a normal attack won't, because they got 60 life. Try to open this gate, and I think it opens halfway. Yeah. It's a lot of stuff to pick up around here. But this is an interesting quote-unquote stealth part of the game. These guys, you can run in between them. And I really don't want to fight them right now. Oh boy. I forget where it is. Yeah, I just opened the gate. The guard had no idea. Yeah. In this portion, you can just... Oh, for crying out loud. In this part of the game, you just walk behind guards and you can hit them and then knock them out. Saves from getting into a battle. You don't get EXP though, but that's okay. We don't really need to do that. Yeah, these guys appear in certain fight triggers. And he's dead. Oh wait, he's got 200 life. Oh, there's the rare miss. And apparently they don't pay him enough for this. Big dude. Wonder where they got him from. One of the more draggy parts of this game. There's no music here, so it's kind of like meh. Prisoners escaping. There are glitches you can use to avoid a lot of these fight triggers, but we're not gonna do them. We're just gonna have some fun. So if they face you, you get into an encounter. The good thing is they drop mid-tonics, which is cool. This is a dude here. His name is Fritz. His father owns a shop. We'll save him. But let's pick this up. Just gonna trigger these two. Come on. Oh, they don't get close. Okay, that's fine. It's been a while. Another thing to note is if you've played this before, you can change your settings so you turn memory cursor on. You can just hold down X and it just auto attacks basically, which is nice. Memory cursor just means it just remembers the last place you had your cursor on, so you can quickly activate skills and whatnot. So we're gonna save this kid because they just left him at the guillotine with no guards, you know. Also, he's gonna escape this place, and he doesn't have a sword. Apparently, I don't know how he does it. Also, yeah, this guard turning and stuff is it's just random. These things take a while. Nothing in there except that dude. When you talk to him, he just crumbles. Basically, it's just telling you how awful this place is. Chrono's a rock climber too. Get a shelter. Jump in this hole. And you get these chests you couldn't get before. That's where we started off. And you get a load sword, which is a good new sword for Chrono. Power glove here. You still have to come back this way. You can tell they clearly don't care because, you know, this place is in such a state of disarray. There's nothing in there. At least nothing I found. Nothing I care to really... Yeah, nothing I care about. Here's escaping. Oh, crap. I missed the timing. I was supposed to get them both in the cyclone, but... Yeah. Oh well. Just one extra mana use and it's a bit slow. Help! Oofed. Yeah, somehow she broke into the castle. That's a bit funny. Alright, I'm gonna use a shelter. And I'm gonna save. I'll equip Luke with the speed belt. Oh, that piece of paper that fell down off the table, that's a manual for the next boss, basically. It just tells you how to beat it. I don't remember the proper strategy for this fight, so I'm just gonna wing it. But you want to take out the head first, that's all I know. because it keeps healing everything. The wheels can do that, which hurts. Oh, crap. Alright. That's great. I forgot it's not like Final Fantasy memory cursor. Should be okay. Great. It's unfortunate. Cool. Second boss are down. I'm not gonna count them all, but hey. While we can.
They got the dragon tank. Fix it quickly.
Why would you even bring it out onto the bridge like this? Yes, we're gonna walk over them. These are not gonna be. Oops. Oops. Yeah, if you walk straight down, they go like, they're escaping! And, yeah, it just wastes time, that's all. Princess Nadia. It's not a speed run, but I want to save time, you know. I don't want to, like, have to keep wasting text boxes. A good old queen trying to exert her authority. How did he get there? He was behind us. You know, it's just weird things like that. But... game. She's wearing her normal clothes under that dress.
Don't just stand there. After them.
Princess Nadia. Yeah, she got some daddy issues. We can't go anywhere else. They're not letting us, so we're just gonna go here. And look, it's a gate. Well, it's being very irrational. Or maybe rational. They are blocking us. And here we're gonna have one of the best sprites in my opinion. Oh man. Whoever the art director was for this game, I want to give him a medal or something. Oh jeez. Ooh, where are we? This looks spooky. Looks like metal. Oh yeah, you can actually go back through it, but even if you do, they're like, oh, we found them again, after them. Yeah. Anyway, you can come here. There's not really a lot to do here, but you can buy some equipment and some items and stuff, but we're not really going to. We're gonna save our money for the time being. Wait. Oh yeah. We just got Marley back. It's 6. It's okay. Okay, so there's a couple of things we want to avoid here. Those rats are fine. I'm gonna pick this up because the Berserker is a great item. Oh man. Don't ask me what those are because I don't know. Bonk. I forgot that thing heals. Hey, quits. Again, I'm going to demonstrate this whole holding X. Cool. Oh crap, I messed that up. If I can do this. Nope, nope, nope. Can't skip it. 100% speedrun win. Hello. When I've got like months to learn the route, maybe I'll do it then. I'm actually thinking about doing Super Mario RPG speedrunning. That's the one I'm really thinking about doing. Just because it's a game, again, that not many people know of, and god, these things are annoying. But I'm trying to get a hold of like whatchamacallit. Trying to get a hold of a cart as well as a Super Nintendo and yeah. Oh god, Chrono missed. Yeah, I'm trying to get a hold of a Super Nintendo, a CRT monitor, and the cart itself. The cart, I think, is the easiest one, to be honest, but it's the Super Nintendo I'm kind of worried about. Oh, and I guess the CRT as well, but... Alright. So there's some triggers here, you can dodge, avoid, go through this way, grab the chest. I do know some of the tricks here, but yeah, this one's annoying because it chucks a shadow over there. These guys are immune to physicals, so you need to use Luca's fire techniques to take him out. Again, we're going to use the flame toss, so she takes out 2 in once. Oh man. You can use emulators if you actually want to go for records and stuff, but you have to state that it is an emulator. The issue with emulators and stuff is things like input lag are a thing. Yeah, things like input lag is a thing, and oh shoot. Okay, these things are really scary. I didn't want to fight it, but I guess we have to. Yeah. Overall, it's just better to get the proper gear. That's good timing on the new. But I can do things like practice on an emulator and stuff, but yeah, it'll be different like if I had an actual proper input, like proper machine to do inputs and stuff. You there, where are you from? We came from the laboratories to the west. What? Hey, we got people who crossed the ruins. Say again? You're joking. So there are people who can beat up those freaky mutants. Yes. I'm gonna heal up. Will you rest in the Enertron? But you're still hungry. So sad. Yeah, so as you can imagine, this place is kind of busted and it's high technology, but yeah, things are not looking so great. I love this parallax thing at the back, by the way. It's really clever. You know. That's fine. Oh, I forgot if you menu in this room, you get an encounter. It's been so long. Oh, man. If you are wondering, I am running this on the SNES, so yeah. Oh man. I'm gonna go back and heal. Oh boy. Nice EXP. Yeah, there's a boss there and I don't want to fight it the way I am right now. That thing just tells you to watch out because there's a boss in the next room. Talk about your wasted time, eh? I am slightly underleveled for this place, and it's kind of for good reason, but yeah. Speaking of, there's no save points. Oops. Okay, I'm gonna use a save state, just in case. Here we go. Boss battle number 1. So you want to kill the bits first. If you attack the middle while the bits are still alive, he does a really bad counterattack. Oh shoot. Okay, good. Nice. Forgot it's actually immune. Nice. Nice. It's not going to be a one cycle, but it's still good. So unlike other games, the animations do not pause. Yeah, the animations in this game do pause the ATB. So while things are shooting, while skills are happening, your ATB does not charge. Unlike games like Final Fantasy VI, where you can do something called the ATB wait trick, which lets you queue up commands while animations are happening and stuff. So we have to fight things the old-fashioned way. Nice crit. Should be down very soon. Bugger. It's not too dangerous. Especially if you're not hitting the Guardian when the bits are up. So you just need one more hit. And that's boss number 3. Gotta love these these themes though. Whew, something stinks. Yep, they know about things like refrigeration. He's dead. Alright, remember that rat? We gotta catch it. Oh man, I messed it up. Oh, far out. I'm actually really bad at this. Incidentally, if you press LI, AB, XY, I think, or one of those crazy button combinations, you reset the game, which I think is why it tells you to be sorry. I mean, it tells you to be careful. So LRA. Here we go. Amen. So this is the info center. The genius who knows how to use technology from the future. In a language that apparently she can read. What does this button do? Click. Welcome to the plot button. 1999 AD. They should call it 2020 AD. The day when the world was destroyed by Lavos. Don't get ahead of yourself. Again, this music, man. Okay. Let's save the world. Alright, we have a renewed sense of determination with some sick music. Yeah, when I was a kid, I was playing this game a lot. To the point where a lot of the theme songs and music you hear, like I'd want to like I'd be like playing around with the piano, so I'd be like trying to hit the right notes. I didn't really know, I just had one. And then I heard about this guy called Klutz, which was his. Yeah. If you say no, it unfortunately the plot does not let you continue until you say yes. Some great plot developments. Who cares? Where's the food?
This is all we could get.
Seeds? You don't know how long the Endertron will hold out. Those seeds might be your only hope. She went all Texan for some reason.
You have to stay alive, and so do we.
Huh. You're strange. You're different from us.
I think it's because we're healthy.
Healthy? Got a nice ring to it. We'll try growing the seeds.
What are those?
They just might be our future. Heading for Chrono? Go by way of Laboratory 32 and take this with you. It's a key to the jet bike in Lab 32. I used to ride it when I was young. Hope it still works. They got more powerful robots over there. Take care and stay healthy. It's like, oh my god, how do we get out? You can just push this guy out of the way. It's pretty funny. But you're still hungry. I love those little like bits that they throw in like that, you know. I really, you grow to really appreciate like the little things that the devs put into games like these. And yeah, it's great. So this is a sewer, so you can come here now, but there's no real point. Like, yeah, there's no real point. So you want to activate your bike. And encounter time. Nope. Hold it right there. Hey, it's the man. Like, thanks for the intro, babe. The man. You low lives can call me Johnny. I love this cutscene. Do you know how to ride? Yes, we do, even though we've never seen the thing before in our lives. Okay, yeah. So we have our first minigame race. I actually honestly hope I don't lose this. I'll be really sad if I do. Okay. Okay, we're good. Yeah, if you lose that, you gotta do the race all over again. It just wastes a bunch of time. You beat me? I don't get it. You can challenge me anytime. We'll ride the wind, babe. Yeah, okay. They're gonna move. Oh, they are. But they move away. Never mind. That's great. Stuff like these I actually wish I did know a lot of the encounter skips. But whatever. Should kill it, yep. Gonna use the cyclone here. Which should be enough to kill them. Yeah. Cool. Alrighty. Here. What's this? It's in bad shape, but it appears to be a humanoid robot. Incredible. I think I could fix it. Machines aren't capable of evil. Humans make them that way. Ain't that sweet? I'm gonna give it some juice. When I was a kid, I literally thought it was juice. Okay. Sounds familiar? Good morning, mistress. What is your command?
I'm not your mistress. I'm Mal. This is Chrono. Luca here fixed you.
Understood. Madam Luca fixed me. Just Luca will do. Impossible. That will be rude. Look, I hate formal titles, don't you, Mal?
Hate him.
I understand, Luca. Alright, now what's your name? Name? My serial number is R66-Y. R66-Y. Cool!
Yeah, that would do it all. Come on, Chrono, let's give him a better name.
What's a better name than R66-Y? Robo.
Robo, that's perfect. Your new name is Robo, okay?
I am Robo. Data storage complete. Hey Robo, why are there any people here? What? What has happened here? There were many humans and others of my kind in this dome. I think something awful happened here. It would appear so. But how is that you survived? I came through a time warp from the year 1000. Oh, plot twist. They're from the year 1000, by the way. The power is off. If we go to the factory up north, I can pass through security and activate the stone's generator.
You do that for us?
You repaired me. Now it's my turn to help you. But the generator won't run for long, so someone must stay behind to open the door while the power's on. And Malalai will stay. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna heal. Thankfully, after those 2 encounters, there's no more in stone. You can tell me to shut up if you don't want me to quote unquote voice act. Excuse me. Oh, that's why you don't eat food really quickly, guys. Also, this music is my jam. So I put the Berserker on Robo. Just makes him punch stuff. Nice crit. Didn't really need it, but whatever. So we can pretty much skip half of this dungeon if we want to. There's a portion where you have to learn a passcode and but we can basically ignore that. Alright, you gotta beat these things first. Okay. Yeah, these things are annoying. But you want to focus on the red ones. If you hit the green ones, like he just did there, thankfully it killed it. But if you hit the green ones while it's near a red one, it does a counterattack. So you just hope that he doesn't go in. Oh, he gets a crit on a green one. That's good too. But yeah, these things have lots of health. I think it's 10 and 9. Acid's alkaline. So yeah, it just takes a while. There's supposed to be a skip there, but I don't know it. But the green ones have slightly less defense and life, so they're a bit easy to kill. It's alright, we'll just fight. If you do have questions, or if you're like just tuning in, feel free to ask, and I'd be happy to answer. Especially if it's anything about like this game, its history, and all and whatnot. And it's gonna drop a bunch of these things. Ooh, nice. Okay, that's really good. That red one is staying very far away from the others. I shouldn't have said anything. Oh, that's annoying. Nice crit. It's not enough though. Nice. As long as he kills it, it doesn't counter attack. Oh gosh, it's please. Now you crit. Alright, and that should take it out. Cool. Again, we can skip. If we want to. Let's go down. Encounter rates. There's no like encounter rate system in this game, so there's no random encounters. The way encounters work in this game is you have, for example, let's see if I can't find a group. Why did I do that? Okay, I'm gonna go to the other portion of this dungeon, the part I don't actually have to do, but because I know the password anyway. But okay, here. Oh, but I don't want to fight these things. Okay, so they show up, but I can still run around. I only get into an encounter if I touch them. Basically, if they're moving and I'm moving, then that causes the encounter to happen. But if, for example, this guy right to my left here, if he was moving left and right, he can walk around me and it won't trigger the encounter. But as soon as he's on top, like when he's on top of me and I move, it'll start the encounter. And on the world map, there's no encounters at all. Like you just walk around freely, it's fine. So that's how encounters work in this game. Yeah, which makes things like dodging battles and stuff fairly simple. But I believe there's a chest in here, and there should be another chest in here. Or am I wrong? I think I'm wrong. Yeah, that's empty. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so you can avoid a lot of encounters just with that bit of knowledge. Should have brought Marley, but it's okay. It's no big deal. Okay, I'll be honest, I don't want to do this part. So I'm gonna skip it. I don't know, it's interesting why they let you skip this part, but given that you can't skip the other password encounter in the last like little place. So you remember in the didn't hear the ding. Okay, yeah. So you remember in the previous place, like there was no, like you can't access the next area without learning the password from the rat, which you have to catch after the boss. And they probably did that on purpose so you don't just. Why am I running around like this? Yeah. So some encounters will happen, because, for example, the encounter trigger doesn't have to just be the actual units. So I can't explain any here because there are none. Yeah, the password is Zaby. Guess what that is? XABY, which I did too quickly. But yeah, it's XABY, Zaby. So some encounters are scripted in the sense that their encounter triggers are on the map itself. So for example, if there was an encounter here, say there's a trigger here, and when you run across it, it activates the trigger. So if I was here and I walked and hit this trigger, it would start the encounter. And because a lot of the triggers are basically just straight lines across an area, you can't avoid them. If that makes sense. There are some triggers, for example, like say here, if there was an encounter here, the trigger might be like this. So if you step in this area, you will hit the encounter. But if you decide you want to avoid it, you can kind of hug the wall here and then go around the encounter trigger, and then you skip an encounter. Second plot button. Again, I love this part. The emergency security system is on haywire. Must escape immediately. Quickly. Harry, now. Just walk right through him. Love this bit. It's so good. Yeah. I'm gonna do a bit of menuing here. I'm gonna quickly go with that. She doesn't actually need to do a whole lot, to be honest. Alright. I hope this goes okay. There's another boss. And yeah, so that's a trigger as well. This is a boss trigger. So if you walk past that door, it activates the trigger, which activates this boss fight. R-64Y, R-67Y, and R-69Y. Good to see you. What are you doing? You are defective. You are maintained. Pardon. He's so polite. The politest robot. It's actually really cute. I'm malfunctioning. Affirmative. A defect. I'm a defect. Oh. Have you forgotten our mission? All intruders must be eliminated. All your base belong to us. Oh, this is so sad. Please, stop. Please. Love this music. So this is kind of a tough boss fight if you don't really know how to deal with it. Basically, when one of them dies, they start counterattacking. which is really bad, and you don't want that to happen. So the way you're gonna do this is you're gonna want to target them separately to whittle down their health because they don't heal. No, not the robot. Yeah, it's really sad. And that's how you're gonna wipe them out, basically. You can use Firewall, but it doesn't really add much like damage. You're better off just using Chrono, Cyclone, and letting Luca do some healing, which is very necessary. Because if Chrono dies, that's a very bad thing. Should have targeted the back ones. But it's okay. And that's boss number 4.
Robo!
Oh wait, that's Marley's voice. They trashed him. I don't remember the voices I made for these guys, so... I love this part. They make it look like it took a long time to drag him back. Can you repair me? Shh, don't talk. You are trying to save our world. I don't know how far we'll get, but that's the plan. Anyway, Robo, what are you gonna do when you're repaired? What am I going to do? Yeah, I mean, what plans do you have for the future? Luca, no one has ever asked me that before. Potato dope. Why not? Good morning.
Robo, you're alright! Luca, you're incredible!
I hope I never have to do that again. Luca, I made up my mind. I want to go with you.
Pardon?
There is nothing left for me here. Together, maybe we can give this planet of ours a chance. Then let's go. The gate's up ahead. Hang on to your shorts. None of them are wearing shorts, Luca. What are you on about? Yeah. And here we go. This is where we encounter the end of time. This, for all intents and purposes, is your hub. I love this sound. So yeah, basically this is like, I do like how this game tries to invent its own reason why you can't have more than 3 people in your party. Oh, and yes, that was 2300 AD that we just came from. Future's looking pretty bleak. I know Lavos didn't show up in 1999, but we got 2020 to make up for it. There you go, when 4 or more beings step into a time warp. The conservation of time theorem states that they will turn up at the space-time coordinates of least resistance. Here. Disturbances in the space-time continuum have increased recently. Far too many folks are just popping in here. I fear something is having a powerful effect on the very fabric of time. Which means one of us has to remain here.
Stay here! Alone!
It is pretty bleak here. But not to worry. All time periods connect here. You can visit your friends whenever you wish. But you can never travel in groups greater than 3. So one of us must stay. I'll just leave it like that for now because we've got a little business with the room behind us. Press the Y button. That's your good old heal bucket. We're gonna save. And yeah, this bucket will lead us to a very, very bad time. I hate doing. Yes, I will. Hello, Specchio. Yeah. Feel free to also think magic and touch the four corners of your room 3 times. Oh, 3 times. What? I did do it. What's going on? The triggers for this are actually just in the corners. Hey man, thanks for coming. Thanks for dropping by. I'll see you around. What? I've never failed this before. There we go. So we learned how to use magic. You can say yes to fight him. It's a... You can't lose this battle, basically. But Specchio has a lot of... what's it called? Physical defense? Evasion? So only magic works on him, basically. And as you can see, both Luca and Mao have better magic magic attack, than Chrono does. Also, Mao just ate dirt. You can't actually lose this fight, so it's okay. It's fine. Sort of. I'm kind of wasting items here, but it's okay. And there's no point in healing them, really. Because they'll pretty much just die in one hit anyway. Crap. Missed the timing. I don't know if this will be enough. I'll be honest, I don't really care. Yes! Got it. Yeah, when you beat him, you get a bunch of stuff, and it's really cool. And Specchio's got different forms. This is a Kiwala. Don't ask. When he says hey, you can't actually do anything. Alright, so... yeah, Specchio's got different forms, and it's based on your combined party level or something like that. So each time you beat him in different form, you'll get rewards and stuff. So yeah, let's continue with the plot. Yummy. Yeah, so that's the Mystic Village. They do have stuff there, and they can sell a bunch of stuff, but it costs a lot of money, and you really don't want to. Like, it's super strong gear. But yeah, it costs a lot of money. Money you don't have. Yes, thank you, old man. Yeah. Okay. So we do have to get back to our continent, but you can't use gates you haven't used before, which is an interesting interesting plot development. These guys are henches. They're not the same as the ones in the cathedral, they're a bit stronger. But a lot of things in this cave, you just have to use magic to kill. I don't like this place, to be honest. So here's something I bet most people don't know. Is you can actually run from battles. And like other RPGs, the run mechanic, there's a hidden counter that counts up when you try to run from battles. Chrono Trigger is a bit different in that your ATB bar does not have to be full, but you can actually start charging it up from even before like these menus come up. So if you just get into an encounter, hold L and R, it will start charging up that run counter, and you can run from battles really quickly. Basically, it'll bad encounters. Yeah, it'll allow you to run away basically just from the very beginning of the fight. I want to use firewall here, and they're moving apart. Again, everything has like relatively high defense. This is basically the magic tutorial dungeon where everything takes more damage from magic. Oh gosh, it's another skip. Encounter skip. we're gonna I may have gotten my L and R buttons mixed up. It's okay. Sorry, I'm just what am I doing? Use a shelter. Why not? Oh, and I'm gonna save. Alrighty, cause we got a boss fight. If you have tuned in and you did miss out on the beginning, I will upload the VOD onto my YouTube channel. You can check it out there. I'm not used to this memory cursor. That's actually a lightning element attack slash, which is why it deals a relatively high amount of damage. Stop hitting her, please. She's nearly dead. Good time to heal up. Oh wait, he's only been hitting Mal. See, did a lot of damage. So leave the girls to do the damage and Chrono can heal. Thank you. If that hit Marley, Luca would have been really sad. Oh no. But that means he's getting pretty low on health, so one more anti-poach should be enough, I think. Oh crap. Chrono's dead. Oh, I forgot to get revives. Never mind. Unfortunately, I ran out of revives and Chrono just gets the dirt. Well, he misses out on EXP. There's not much I can do about it, unfortunately. But it's okay. We're casual. Get a bit of plot from this guy, Hecarim. So we're gonna go to Middle Ages. That's 600 AD. One of my favorite things. Don't ask. So we're gonna drop by Lucas' house first. Cause we wanna get some items. Ain't that nice? It seems like he's okay with her just running around trying to save the world. If you go back to your house, what's her face? Your mother, Chrono's mum, freaks out. She's like, "Oh my god, I thought they were gonna execute you, but you're okay, so it's okay." So we're gonna do battle with this thing. Let's get some silver points. Which we need for a quest later. You can actually sing along with this song. But the English translation doesn't leave a lot of room for interpretation when it comes to how the lyrics match up with the audio. Let's do one more bite. I have metal joints. Beat me up and earn 15 silver points. I lost you one, here's 15 points. Now wasn't that far. This thing was also invented by Luca, so give her some props. And you can eat the chicken now. Because there's no more consequences. People don't do that because you feel bad. But yeah, we're here for a reason. And that reason is gate. Okay. Alright. We're gonna truce. Oh, the name of the village we're from is Truce, by the way. That's why this is Truce Canyon. There's a really hard skip here, which I can't do, but it's really cool if you can pull it off. Yeah, for some reason these guys are held up now. It's funny because they're weak. And dead. And these dudes, but you just walk past them. They don't seem to care. They're happy playing ball. So what you gotta do here is... Well, I mean, what's our current immediate goal is to find Magus, and beat him. Because apparently he's the one that created Lavos, and that's bad. And we wanna mess him up. To save the future, basically. Oh, who goes there? Oh, it's you again. Oh, there were some other story triggers you should have seen first. I'm like blasting through this game. I'm sorry. Yeah, I missed a couple story triggers. Oops. This is not a big deal. Just a bit of movement. Magoose. Okay, we can call him Magoose. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we're supposed to cross this bridge, but we can't. We need to get some rations from the castle. It's up to us, the 3 random children that look different to all other NPCs, to bring rations for the soldiers. Apparently. Okay, no, yeah. The legendary hero. It's not me. It's not Chrono. It's a young man. And look, all these soldiers. There's not enough beds. Yeah. Basically, right now, the war between the humans and the mystics has reached its peak, and they're trying to they're trying to win. Pipe down. We got 1 jerky. So the jerky is the rations. So yep, we're bringing 1 jerky to help the soldiers fight the war. And yes, the captain of the guard is brothers with the chef. They look nothing alike, because he doesn't have a face. So Chrono, is that for us? Food rations! They're so excited for jerky! I guess, yeah, when you're in battle, you need everything you can get. Oh, so sad. We shall destroy we shall destroy Magoose's troops and bring honor to our king. And it's up to a bunch of kids again to save the day. I'm going to switch out to Robo. Okay. Oh, actually, no. Ouch. So here we meet our good friend, Ozzy. Magoose's top general. Who doesn't like to get hit, apparently. You just have to hit him 3 times and the battle ends. which is cool. You raise the dead. Again, hit him 3 times and you're good. Made a mistake. Oh well. Now we encounter the boss. A horrendous abomination created from the bones of the dead soldiers. Rocket roll. Yeah, we want to. We want to take out the head. It's never come this close before. What is going on? That's so weird. I've never seen this before. Can't even tell how much damage has been done. But yeah, I was supposed to equip the Berserker onto Robo so he deals more damage. But it's okay. No big deal. Don't want that. MP Buster. Takes all your MP. It's like a last gasp kind of thing. But it's fine, we're not using skills anyway. Not what I want to see. Please die. Luca is kind of one of those. I guess she falls into like the kind of good at stuff, but not really. But there are certain things you can do that increase her effectiveness, I suppose. I should just use a shelter. Doesn't matter. Yeah, so with Luca, like, she's okay, but she's slow. In the game though, there's an ability called a Mega Flare, which Luca is a part of, and it deals absurd amounts of damage. And it's pretty cool. So if you ever had any reason to use Luca in the late game, that is why. I won't talk about it too much because I want to avoid kind of spoiling stuff as much as I can, I guess. But she can be good for that sort of thing. I forgot to get the medal. Whoops. Oh man, I'm really like. Missed it. This is Rocket Roll, by the way. Nice AoE ability. I believe it's a shadow type, but it pretty much it deals a lot of damage. That's nice. Apparently not enough to take out these guys. Was it worth it, Nora? Was it worth it? Apparently. Luca does have her uses in Double Text, and in Magus's battle as well. Like, she's pretty useful there too. Yeah, I was supposed to go to the mountain. So Ogan has, while he's holding that, like the hammer gives him absurd amounts of magic and physical defense. But use a fire ability, it burns off, and you can just attack him and he dies. Easy. If you ever try to attack the dude on its own. I'm gonna grab this chest. I believe that's it for the chest here. I'm gonna swap Marl. I have to. Otherwise I can't beat him. Sorry. Yeah, I ran from these guys. Yeah, there's a couple of like tricks and secret areas around here, which are pretty nice. If you're fast enough, you can actually climb up here and avoid that fight, I think. If you're faster than the little bird thing that wakes it up. But, yeah. And it also means you dodge this fight too. I probably shouldn't run so much, to be honest, but... Okay, didn't need that chest, but whatever. We're a good way into the game. Oh crap. Can't run away, alright. But yeah, we're still quite far from the end. I plan on doing all the quests at the end of the game as well, so we're going to be going to see probably about 90% of what this game has to offer, and it is a fantastic journey that we will go on. Didn't dodge it. There's one thing I don't like about a lot of these encounters is just how long it takes for them to start. I'm gonna run away, and if you just run over here, you get this chest, which has a silver stud, and this chest, which has a silver earring. Which are fantastic items. One of them cuts your MP consumption, one of them increases your max health. They're great. Yes, so you can avoid that trigger by running down it. Grab the chest for free mid tonic if you so desire. If you talk to him, he kind of annoys you, and you get into an encounter, so you don't talk to him. Also, mountains are nice. Man, you're nosy. Here, take this. Unfortunately, Mali is probably someone we're not going to be using a whole lot in this game. This place also gives me some serious Heroes of Might and Magic vibes. It's the music. Why are the little kids here?
Stop! Are you here for the Mazamoon? Thought so. Wait a second, okay? Oh, big brother, where are you, Mesa? What is it, Moon? Oh, Moon. Not again. So, you want to get a name for yourself by grabbing the Mazamoon? What a buffoon. Humans are so silly. It's how you use the sword that's important, not who owns it. You can't even understand something as simple as that. That's why you're human. What should we do? The usual. Test them. You can entertain us for a while.
Alright, and here we go into a fairly scary boss battle, to be honest. This one not so much, because you can just do this. And hope for the best. Yeah, so they can fall asleep. And basically with this fight, if one of them dies, then the battle ends. It's pretty great. Molly's probably got some fairly high magic attack at the moment. I'm just gonna heal her up. That's it. Shout outs to Fusion Dance. You become a big fat guy. Also, bomb ass music. So the girls are gonna cast Antipode. Chrono's gonna heal. As you can see, his damage is pretty pitiful compared to those two. I don't want to see that. Oh well. Tonics to the rescue. It's gonna be an attack where he charges up energy. If you want to stop it, just slash him. Because yeah, you don't want him to cast that ability. It's going to end very badly. Physical attacks are okay. Chrono, just keep him topped up. Sheesh, that hurt. And there's the slash again. Easy. And then all you have to worry about are his single target attacks, which still hurt like a truck, but when you don't have to deal with that massive like AoE wind attack, you're pretty set for the fight. Bring a lot of healing items, especially if you're underleveled, which I think I am. Not good. I think this might do it, but... Ouch. And that's it. Masamune fight. Oh. It can get pretty scary, that fight, especially if you don't get a chance to stop him from charging that energy. It does this huge AoE attack, which does a lot of damage to your party, and then it just takes a while to recover from it, because you just gotta heal up and stuff. Yeah. So these two are basically like the embodiments of the spirit of the sword. So now we got the Masamune, right? Nope, we got half of it, but you know, the hilt was there, but we got the blade instead, for some reason. And we get a shortcut to the world map, which is nice. But we're basically done with that dungeon, we don't need to touch it anymore. No, I'm going back to end time, so I don't need to heal. Oops, wrong house. I think it's this house? Yeah, Tata's house. We gotta get this, the medal of this kid. Really interesting interactions here. Yeah, you can get some cool stuff if you just talk to random NPCs. But yeah, we're basically never going to see him again, which is a shame. So now we're back into the Cursed Woods. It's not meant to touch it, but it's okay, we can run it. But yeah, we talked to Frog now. He stands in front of the chest so you can't open it, but you talk to him. And we got the hilt, even though, you know, the hilt was in the mountain. What does this mean? Alright, now we go to Melchior. if you just run straight down the middle there, you just dodge that encounter. So if you remember, Melchior is that old dude who A was at the fair and B is at the village, Medina village. Jesus, I didn't know that was an email. That's cool. So we got to talk to Melchior because his name was on the blade, which is a bit strange because why would his name be on a sword from 600 AD? All these things and more we'll figure out. Yeah. But yeah, there's a lot, and I mean a lot of like heavy plot elements in this game, and that's really great. A lot of these older JRPGs are just chock full of stuff that they don't even tell you straight up. Like a lot of it you just have to find out for yourself or figure it out for yourself. I love the fact that they don't just like give you a bajillion lines of exposition. It just makes it so sad, you know. So going back to 1000 AD to talk to him, because we're going to figure out how to fix this sword of ours. I didn't have to, I could have just eaten that cake, by the way. So if you eat this, you get some health. Fun. I love this sprite. Come to see my collection. This sword! It's the Masamune! How did you get it? Why would your name be engraved on the sword? It's a long story. I love this part. Especially the music. It's like, I doubt you'll find it, but if you do find it, bring it to me and then we can fix it. What happens if you eat the cake? Oh, let me. What happens if you eat the cake? You just replenish your HP and MP. So yeah, but it's only once. They don't make a new cake for you all the time. So it's like the guy's chicken back at the fair. It's a one-time thing. But yeah, we need to get some Dreamstone. Hasn't been around for a while. So where do we go? Not quite yet though. I'm gonna switch out Robo. Yes, we're going to 65 million BC. I love this bit. Half human, half dinosaur, an unlikely life form. They freak out a lot, but one laser spin. Alright, man. Yeah, just one laser spin, it kills them all. Easy. Their fighting capabilities far exceed those of humans. Now they're after us. Yeah. Again, one laser spin and you're good. It took a while to get that off, so they're gonna get some abilities off, but it's okay. As long as they don't put Robo to sleep. Do not upset her, she's rather agitated right now. Yeah, 65 million use. Oh my goodness. Avert your eyes, children. You strong, what name? Chrono, huh? Good name. Me? Me. I'm actually trying to figure out something. Cause yeah, I don't know. Okay, never mind. Yeah, so she's Ayla. Me Ayla. Ayla likes strong people, so Ayla like Chrono. You strong too. Ayla respect strong people, men and women. Oh my god. Yes. Raw boot. So you get some interesting dialogue. What you say? No rubbish or Ayla head go boo. From way after the day after tomorrow. Ha ha ha, you're funny. Ayla like funny people. Stone? Plenty stones. Here, there, at village. You take plenty. Come, come, I'm confused. Yeah. She cheats. I forget how much HP these guys have, but it's clearly more than I thought. I could just run from this fight, but there's a lot of enemies, I want to kill them. Even if it takes forever. Because I am a bit underleveled here. Oh, and you can move that bar by pressing Y. If you so desire, if things get in the way. I never realized they were just looking down. Also, God knows what these guys are doing. Anyway. Welcome to 65 million BC. That's a trading hut. Good. Chrono, come. Night soon and ready for party. Come, Chrono. Listen, oh, new friends here. Strongman, Chrono. Friends of Chrono, Robo Luca. Unga! Now we dance! Oh man. Okay, this kid's Kino. He complains a lot. If you bring Mao, she wants to dance and you can dance with her. So I'm gonna dance all night. But yeah, you talk to Ayla. And it advances the story. Yeah, so there's two villages here. We've got Ioka and Laruba. Ioka is the current one we're in. It's full of the people that want to fight. Yeah, someone's having a bit too much fun. Oh my god. Stop making me drink this stuff. Yeah, and what was I? Oh yeah, Laruba village is where people go if they don't want to fight. You can't go there yet. Burp. Talk to her again, and she gives you, well, she wants to give you the red rock. So we're gonna challenge her to a soup drinking contest. Drink lots of soup. We start now. Push A button much times. Even breaks the fourth wall. So funny. Mashing A, it only matters when you're actually drinking. So you can kind of take a bit of a break. But this one's pretty easy to win. Or you just get a turbo controller. Eat last bowl for health. Okay, eat. Maybe eat too much. Drink some soup. Alright. Good morning. That soup seems to affect. I really wonder what that soup is. These are children. They look like animal tracks. Too much soup. Sleep like stone. How does she know a word like robbed? Who else come? Robo. Yeah, I'll bring Robo. Yeah, so you can see like kind of like the way this game works when it comes to like new party members is they join your party at a specific level. There's no kind of like this is how. Excuse me. Gosh. Yeah, there's no like level averaging system, so people join your party at specific levels. We're level 13. Ayla's level 18. We should be level 18 or roughly around there. So we've been skipping a lot of fights and stuff, and it's probably not good for us, but we can still win the game. Also, if you didn't know, this is a hunting range. If you also didn't know, there's no shops in this era, but there is a trading hut, and you trade fang, petal horn, and feathers. This guy sells you healing items for your shiny stone, but those fang, petal horn, and feathers drop from mobs in this era. But this is the hunting range where they drop in abundance. And I'll be honest, I had no idea about this place growing up or anything like that. And again, yeah, they drop absurd amounts of the crafting materials that you need. The other cool thing about this place is when it happens. Come on, game. Come on, game. It rains, and when it rains, there is a chance for a new to appear. And when you fight the new, you get a lot of those feathers and stuff. Just attack it. Yeah, that looks scary, but his attacks include an attack that brings you down to 1 HP and another attack that does 1 damage. It's fine. It's fine. It'll die. And it went for Ayla again. Oh, but it did the down to 1 HP attack, which when you're at 1 HP does no damage. So that was pretty lucky. When you get it, you get 30 tech points, which is a lot. You strong. Here, take. And you get 3 of each, which is nice. Sorry, you plenty strong, take, and you get a 3rd eye. So yeah, that's another cool thing about this game. It increases your evade stat. I'm gonna equip silver earring. That'll do for now. So you kill the mobs in here and they drop a lot of those items, which is cool. They're also super weak. So if you want to do some grinding, I suppose, you can look out for those news, and they give you lots of EXP and tech points. Plus they give you a lot of the crafting items which you need for items in this era. These guys aren't too bad, but they don't give tech points, so it's kind of useless. But the news appear in the 4 corners of the map, so I found like the best way to go about it is to just hang out in one of the 2 sides, and when it rains, just check one, then check the other. That's probably the best way to do it. And if it doesn't show up, at most you lost like a minute or 2. But yeah, don't want to stay here for too long. There is no new. The other mobs disappear when it rains. You know, I thought it was the four corners, but maybe I'm wrong. It has been a while. Anyway, that's enough of that, I think. No, it's been a while, so I don't remember the trading recipes. But I just want to get like a couple of ruby vests. Petal horn? No. I wanted to do a different game actually, but I think Chrono Trigger is a good intro into this new series. Flint edge. No, we don't need that. Gosh, of course it's like the last one we do. Horn feather, I think. Petal feather? Oh, that's like the rock hand, isn't it? Stone arm. Alright. Oh, what was the damn ruby vest? Which one haven't I done? Fang feather? I think fang feather. Yes. Oh gosh. Oh. Yeah, if you talk to the villagers, they give you like tips. And if you didn't know, in this era, there are dinosaurs, and thank you. And if you use lightning skills on dinosaurs, it reduces their defense, and then you can hit them for absurd amounts of damage, which is great, as always. Wait, he doesn't need that. Kino, what you do? Say now! Ayla, Kino take Chrono stuff. Why take? Kino like Ayla best. Ayla like Chrono. Kino not like. Whoopsh. Yeah, she just straight up smacked him. Kino, you know why I punish. Ayla no like Kino. No, Ayla like Kino best. No more do bad stuff, okay? That's wrong. Ayla. Sorry, Ayla. Sorry, Chrono. Give back stuff to Chrono. No have. Reptiles take. One thing you'll notice about these sprites as well is they ooga booga walk. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's go. There's a lot of quote unquote forced encounters here. If you go for the chests, yes, as well. Also, Ayla is absurdly strong. I'm just holding X. Although I am using a PlayStation controller. So technically I'm holding triangle. That would have been nice earlier, but... I am low on revives, so that's good. Yeah, if you follow those tracks, they'll take you where you need to go in this quote-unquote maze-like area. Oh, this is so long. I'm not a speedrunner, but it still hurts. And yes, this is RPG casual, so... Where am I going? Yes, this is RPG casual, where we casually play through various RPGs. Something I'd like to do as well is Final Fantasy VII. It's a game, like, I haven't played it before, so I think it'll be really fun. But you get Chrono Trigger for now. And when and if I can get it working properly, I would also be streaming Tales of Phantasia. If you don't know what that game is, it is the first game released in the Tales series. The Tales series being a series of games with the name Tales in them. Funny enough. But Tales of Phantasia was the first. It came out in 1994 on the Super Nintendo, and it was a fantastic game, mind you. Changed the way changed how RPGs were run and all that great stuff. And yeah, it's what started the linear arcade battle system, which is that, like, if you've ever seen those kinds of games, it's basically an action battle system in an RPG. But yeah, so you can wait for these quote unquote evil weevils to make holes, and they take you to different caves which contain loot, which is cool. But it's random, and sometimes they can just take forever. And there you go. He be digging, and he's dug. And then where you end up is also random. Here, ended up in here. If you try to go down, it activates the fight trigger. Unfortunately, can't run away. Coming up on the end soon. here I'm thinking I'll probably finish this portion of the quest and we'll call it a day there. Tune in tomorrow. I hope you like the new in the corner, by the way. Nice. So you can see, like, techs, they kind of do, like, slightly more damage than regular attacks, but for the most part, you can just, like, attack everything and it'll be okay. But there are weaknesses, elemental weaknesses and stuff. For example, dinosaurs. Oh, gosh, reptiles. So this chest you can just pick up here if you want to. I'm just gonna ignore that. Maybe I won't. I must swap out Robo because he's so good at this. And I didn't. Shocked. Grinding a bit. That was quick. So you get to see some of the really cool techniques that exist in this game. So yes, he chucks a mushroom at you. Very, very, very annoying. So I will never need to buy shelters again. I'm gonna do an interesting strat here, where you equip the Berserker on both of these guys. Yeah. And we get to meet our friend, Azala. That's a female, by the way. Female reptiles. Tell Azala about the key. Yeah, this has no bearing. If you say no, then just like bah, and then if you say yes, she's like can't be. And we get to fight Triceracop. And it's Nizbel. So what Berserker does is it... Ooh, nice. Yeah, what Berserker does is it turns you red, and it gives you a crazy amount of attack power. But the catch is you attack, and that's all you can do. But it works pretty well. Why did I do that? It does mediocre damage. So yeah, Ayla and Robo are just gonna wail on this thing. And Chrono's there to heal and chip in when he needs to. When you do... stun his spell, does that attack release electrocution energy and regains its defense. So I'm gonna stun it again. Defense decreases, let them wail on it, and Chrono's just gonna get busy healing. Because you can see that electrocution energy attack did a lot of damage. And that's basically the way this is gonna go. Some more crits would be nice, but hey, there you go. You can see Robo's taking a load of damage there. His magic defense is pitiful. Yeah, the only other thing is if Chrono dies, then I'm basically at the mercy of this boss. But that's it, that's Nizbel. Pretty simple fight. I think Zala's in for a pretty rude awakening there, given what time frame we're from. Also, I think she threw up because battling on a full stomach. Yeah, so Ayla leaves the party. She takes that Berserker with her. Takes the Berserker with her, and we get a Dreamstone though. So now we can finally fix that sword. head to the end of time, and it's our beautiful little hub world. So no, this is how you enter the gate, by the way. Jump. Whee! It's like falling into a slide. So yeah, here we are, end of time, and we're gonna heal, and let's save. Alrighty, and I think we'll call it there. It's been about, it's been almost 4 hours. What a stream. I never expected a 4-hour stream, but given that it's an RPG, I think it's okay. Yeah, we'll continue with this series as time goes on. This has been the RPG Casual. I am Effie, and thanks a lot for tuning in. I'll be going live again tomorrow, 12 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. And yeah, not really sure what I'll be running, but we might keep this RPG thing to a weekly occurrence, or twice a week, depending on the RPG. Chrono Trigger is relatively short. You can get away with a fairly short amount of time spent on the game, given how little like actual grinding you have to do, because at a certain point, like, you just get ridiculously strong, and then there's really no point grinding. You can grind, but the grind doesn't take that long, so yeah. So this actually works out pretty well for a decent game to stream casually anyway. Whereas something like Tales of Fantasia might take a lot longer. But that's the story for another time. But yes, this has been a great joy to play again. Really love Chrono Trigger. I love the little nuances and the little things that are in the story, in the plot. And yeah, thanks a lot for joining. I hope to see you again next time. If you missed out on anything, I'll upload the VOD onto YouTube, and you can check it out there. My YouTube channel is, if you look up Ifina on YouTube, you'll find it, but I'll post a link to it. There is a link to it in my stream. In my bio, and on the Facebook page. So yeah, thanks a lot, and we will see you next time. So long. I'll wait for the song. Cool. Bye.